service? Thank you. Yes, there's a spider. I don't like spiders. Okay. No, I made it go away. It's down in the cake barn somewhere now. Accurate. You are not supposed to do that. Am I on? No.
Okay, so we
Is this dead? What, to sacrifice a spider? I think this is dead. What? Is it working? Okay. Okay. Ashrei Yoshvei Betecha, Od Hallelujah Selah. Ashrei Yoshvei Betecha, Od Hallelujah Selah. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei Yoshvei Betecha. Ashrei, 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 Yoshvei Betecha. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Ashrei Yoshvei Betecha, Od Hallelujah Selah. Ashrei Yoshvei Betecha, Od Hallelujah Selah. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei Yoshvei Betecha. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei Yoshvei Betecha. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. And now we turn to our candle lighting on page 120, and I'd like to invite up Adam to light the candles and say the blessing for us. And the Levies? Oh, I saw you. Okay. And the Levies. Okay. Is it out of gas or something?
I was about to say she warmed it up for you.
That's better. Amen. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. We turn to page 138 and 139 to welcome in the Sabbath bride. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Ishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shemo tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tchila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, kiva orech kumiori, uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, kam b'simcha u'b'tzola, toch emunei am segula, boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. You may be seated. So we opened our service with Ashrei. Happy are those who dwell in your house. And of course, we don't just mean your homes or this synagogue, but we mean anywhere that we let God into, any house of worship, any place where divine relationships are built. God's presence is there, and God's Spirit lifts us up. And then we lit our Shabbat candles and welcomed in the Sabbath bride. And this week, next week, I'm speaking at the University of Mary Washington about the meaning of peace. It's a panel, so each Abrahamic religion has a representative to speak on what peace means in their religion. So I've been thinking a lot this week about the word shalom and how its root means wholeness. So this Shabbat, as we say Shabbat shalom to one another, I hope that it's not just a greeting or a perfunctory sort of peace, but the peace that comes with feeling whole in yourself and part of a whole community, and an idea of a bigger than ourselves sort of peace. And so with that in mind, we are ready now to segue into our Shabbat evening service with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 144. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah ve'amad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon u'yomechon u'chayetecho beit Yisrael bagala u'bizman kariv ve'imeru amen. Heshme Rabba Mevara ve'alamu al me'almaya yitparach ve'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha barichu leila min kol berchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma ve'imeru. Amen. On page 146, please prepare yourself for the call to worship. You may be seated. We all read together on page 149. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Page 150. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shafenu, Ukumenu nasiach bechukecha, V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, U'b'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Kihem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem negei yomam v'layla, negei yomam v'layla, v'havatcha al tasir, mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. On pages 152 and 153 is the Shema, followed by the Ve'ahavta. I invite you to prepare yourselves for these words of Torah. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha. Ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha uvlechtecha b'derech uvshachbecha uvkumecha uvshartam le'od al yadecha v'hayu letodafot b'neinecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim v'hiyot lachem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. You may be seated. We read together on page 156. All this we hold to be true and trustworthy for us. You alone are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You are our sovereign and Savior, who delivers us from oppressors' hands and saves us from tyrants' fists. You work wonders without number, marvels beyond count. You give us life and steady our footsteps. You performed miracles for us before Pharaoh, signs and wonders in the land of the Egyptians. You led your people Israel out from their midst to freedom for all time. When your children witnessed your dominance, they praised your name in gratitude, and they accepted your sovereignty. Moses, Miriam, and all Israel sang to you together, lifting their voices joyously. Mi kamocha bailim Adonai, mi kamocha neder bakodesh, Nora tehilo tosefele. Nora tehilo tosefele. Malechutecha ra'uvanecha pokeyayam mifnei Moshe Miriam ze'eli Hanu ve'ameru Adonai Yimloch elam ba'el Ni kamocha bailim Adonai Ni kamocha neder b'kodesh Nora tehilo tosefele Nora tehilo tosefele Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Page 160. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu Shomrenu l'chaim Ufros aleinu sukat shelomecha V'tachnenu be'etzah tova milfanecha V'hoshi'enu lema'at shemecha Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu Shomrenu l'chaim Ushmor tzetenu Uvo'enu l'chaim U'l'shalom Me'atah ve'ad olam ve'ad olam Ufros aleinu sukat shelomecha sukat shelomecha Baruch atah Adonai Haporei sukkah Shalom aleinu Ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Page 162. Ve'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam Ve'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael Oti le'olam Ve'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz Ve'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam U'bayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash Ve'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat V'zotam berit olam. We come now to the central portion of our evening service. The Amidah begins on page 164 and continues over the next few pages. I invite you to prepare yourselves for this set of blessings. Adonai, sefatai titah uthia gita hilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, Mezoper Chasdei Avot v'Imachot, U'mevi Gdula v'Ibnei Bneihem, Lema'at Shemo v'Ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magim, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham ve'Ezrat Sarah, atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol, atah Rab le'Moshiach, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagalshem, Mechakel chaim b'chesed, Mechayeh hakol be'rachamim rabim, Somech noflim perobeh cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Mishem heyafar, Milchamochal ba'al geburot, Umidom elav, Melech melim tu mechayeh, Umasmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el hakadosh. You may be seated. We continue together on page 173. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 175. Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer. Wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otka levadka b'yir'ad na'avod. Page 177. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. Page 178. Shalom Rav, al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Ki Atahu Melech Adon B'chol HaShalom V'tov Beinecha Levarech Et Amcha Yisrael B'chol Eit B'chol Sha'ah Bishlomecha Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Tasim Leolam Baruch Atah Adonai Mevarech et Amo Yisrael B'Shalom. We take a moment now for silent prayer. You might use the words on pages 180 and 181 or the meditations of your own heart. Yehiyu v'ratzon imrei fi v'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri Adonai Zuri Vegoali May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. We turn our thoughts now to those who are ill or injured and in need of healing. Our prayer for healing is on page 371, and on our list is Ricky Grant, Mary Kennedy, Edith and Norman King, Skip, Kathy and Jeffrey Brace, Denise Logan, Ruth Brenner, John Kaur, Rosalind Cantu, Karen Thompson, Dean Ashley, Sharon Buell, Jean Walker, Louis Perlman, Eileen Milner, Mike Howd, Bill Brooks, Brianna Campbell, Josiah Pendleton, Denise Smith, Lori Perry, Scott Platts, Dave Avery, Bob Sparkman, Gail Garifo, Cheryl Manny Ho, Seal Honig, Wendy Labanow, Benjamin Hartman, Scott King, Donna Thatcher, Chegg King, Debbie and Paul Nicely, McKenna Heiss, Bob Katz, Nick Joliot, Rebecca Barnes, Steve and Marion Renard, Bernard Strassner, Eddie Milgram, Robin Cohen, Ethan Cantwell, Pam Dabbs, Brian Snyder, Mark Hummel, and Miriam Levy. And if anyone else has a name they'd like to share at this time. We hold in our thoughts all those in need of healing of mind, body, and spirit. Page 371. Mi sheberach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishebera imotenu mekor habracha la'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We also pray for the health and safety of all those in our community who are active military duty, first responders, and peacekeepers, those around the world whose jobs are dangerous so that our lives might not be. We have on that list Oni Hinnanen, Joshua Ehrlichman, Martin Brown, Richard Rubino, Howard Mergler, Kyle Smet, Andrew Booth, Joseph Kald, Daniel and Bridget Stambowski, many members of the Nemero family, Pete Abelson, Jeremy Sharkey, Benjamin Hurd, Alexander Furman, Daniel Gilman, Curtis Miller, Rob Apgar, Ben Farrell, Caleb Menzies, Francis Petraka, and Noah Kaplan. And of course, our Prince William police who are keeping watch for us outside tonight, and all those in the armed services and on ships at sea that tune in and watch us from our live stream. May the one who blessed our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our mothers, Sarah, Becca, Leah, and Rachel, bless those who are serving in our armed services. May God guard them and keep them from harm. If they find themselves in danger's path, may God bring them back whole of mind and body to all those who love them. May it be your will, Adonai Tzevaot, to lead them to safety and to protect them from each and every enemy and ambush. May God make their journey successful and guard their going out and coming in with mercy and love, and let them be blessed to return home with life and peace, now and forever. And let us say, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This week's Torah portion is Parshat Shmini, a portion which I feel deeply connected to, yet also continuously troubled by. It tells the story of the sacrifices in the Mishkan. Aaron and his sons being freshly ordained, Moses walks them through the first official sacrifices, one of each sort described in Parshat Vayikra. After Aaron officiates all of the correct korbanot, then two of his sons bring forth a strange fire and make an offering that was not commanded to the Lord. A different fire then comes forth from the Lord and kills them. Some years, I feel very sympathetic toward Nadav and Avihu. The Haftarah especially draws the emotion toward sympathy for the characters. The Haftarah comes from 2 Samuel, and it tells us of Uzzah, son of Abinadab, which I don't think the similarities in names there is a coincidence. And Uzzah, son of Abinadab, reaches out and grasps the Ark of the Covenant to steady it as the wobbly oxen transport it to King David's tower in the newly established capital, Jerusalem. Uzzah, too, is instantly killed by God for breaking the commandment to not touch the ark. But if he hadn't, the ark would have fallen and the tablets may have broken again. His death seems particularly cruel and unfair, and so the deaths in the connecting Torah portion also seem extreme. However, in light of recent events, this year I'm reading Nadav and Avihu as the extremists. Bringing an offering of unprescribed incense may not sound all that extremist, but the fact that they took it upon themselves to bring a gift for the Lord that was not asked for, instead of offering any of the number of sacrifices that were explicitly asked for, points towards zealotry. And then the jump from zealotry and presumptive over-enthusiasm for worship to religious extremism is not that far a leap. In fact, 13th century French rabbi Chizkuni comments on Leviticus 10:1, chapter 10, verse 1, that not only was this strange fire not asked for, in fact, God specifically commanded them not to bring this kind of fire. And yet, in their arrogance, they presumed to know the secret desire of God and brought forth this fire anyway. This calls to mind those who kill in the name of religion. If they kill because they believe their idea of God and faith to be the correct one, does that not also violate one of the 10 commandments, thou shalt not murder? And if they kill because they believe that those whom they target are members of a violent and dangerous religion and they are somehow protecting the rest of the world from violence, doesn't that violate laws of logic and most countries? These terrorists also act only out of their own arrogance, a presumption of knowing some deeper truth than the one that tells us we are all made in the divine image and have equal right to live with dignity and to worship freely without fear. I don't wish deaths like those of Nadav and Abihu upon anyone else, but I hope that akin to that fire of the Lord that went forth and struck them, a divine spark might strike people inclined toward extremism such that they might awaken to the harmful reality of their rhetoric and their actions and turn them from their paths before they incite more violence. And as the human stewards of the earth, we can pray for that, but we can't, as Reformed Jews, we know we can't just sit around hoping for better. We must do better. So we can aid in that by spreading our own messages of peace and solidarity. So may we stand together with our neighbors and our community against hate and bigotry of all forms and usher in a new world of acceptance and love. Amen and Shabbat Shalom. We turn now toward our concluding prayers. So I'd like to invite the Levies and Adam back up to open the ark for us. For Aleinu, which is on page 586. And I would like to invite everyone else to prepare themselves for the ark to be opened. Aleinu l'shabach l'adon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kaham, v'gor aleinu kechol hamona, va'anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד Ushemo echad. You may be seated. And we turn our thoughts now to those who are no longer with us in body, but remain with us in spirit. This week marks a yahrzeit for Leo Shapiro, Elizabeth Tobin, Lawrence Armand Grant, and Kathleen Kavitsky. And we are still within the year of mourning for Bernice Strassner, Peter Winkler, John Jenkins, Tony Gerisi, Pat Burton, Alexandra Haley, Irving Younger, Melvin Wax, Bernice and Sylvan Simon, Cecil and David Rosenthal, Jerry Rabinowitz, Rose Mallinger, Richard Gottfried, Joyce Feinberg, Daniel Stein, Betsy Klarman, Jeannie Grissom, Lee McCoy, Ivy Bells, Renee Adler Kaplan, Norman Rosen, Tom Metzler, Rodney Smith, and Diane King. And if anyone else has a name of someone they'd like to share at this time. The Mourner's Kaddish is on page 598. Mourners and those who wish to join them may rise. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma Divrach Thirte B'yamlich Malchute B'chayechon U'v'yomechon U'chaye Techol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala U'v'zman Karib Imru Amen Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mevarach Be'alam U'lalmei Almaya Yit Barach V'yishtabach V'yit Pa'ar V'yiromam V'yitnaseh V'yit Hadar V'yit Ale V'yit Halal Shemei D'Kudashah B'richu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechemata Da'amiran Be'alma V'imru Amen Yehei Shlama Rav Amin Shemaya V'chayim Aleinu Be'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen Oseh Shalom B'mromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al V'amru Amen. May be seated. Oseh Shalom B'mromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'imru Imru Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. V'imru. At this time, I would like to invite up our president, Alec Levy, for some announcements.
Thank you, Rabbi Liz. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Rabbi Liz, for leading us in a wonderful service, and thank you to Manny family and the Sisterhood for a wonderful oneg that we'll all be enjoying here momentarily. Before I get to announcements, just to add to the Rabbi's sermon, for those of you who didn't, a little bit of discussion in the lobby beforehand, but if you didn't hear, there's a reason police cruisers in the parking lot, and that is we received on the membership email an anti-Semitic email. It has gone to a lot of different places. Gesher Jewish Middle School, or Gesher Jewish Day School in Fairfax got it. We discussed it via email on the board, and Howard Mergler, treasurer, who is a Fairfax County policeman, said it has been deemed a non-credible threat. We still reported it to Prince William County Police. They provided the cruiser, even though it's a non-credible threat. So I agree with everything the Rabbi said, but to add to that, if you hear something or you see something, please say something. the more that we know about these types of things, whether they're credible or not, the better we are at being able to do something about them and keep all of us safe, which I will mention also, we do continue to have our Be a Light, Buy a Light campaign going on, a fundraising campaign to improve our exterior lighting and provide other enhancements, so please think about that. Having said all that, Sunday, adult education follows religious school. It starts at 1 o'clock, discussion of Ezra and Nehemiah, and you don't have to have been to all of the previous or any of the previous sessions. It is there to enrich all of us. Friday, April 12th at 6:30, there will be taught Shabbat. April 14th and 21st, there will not be religious school. It's spring recess. Friday, April 19th is the first night of Passover, and it is both a home Shabbat and a home Seder. But Saturday, April 20th, the Ner Shalom Congregational Seder will be here. More to follow on that soon. And then Friday, May 3rd at 6:30 is the next iteration of the Ner Shalom Sing-Along. You have the opportunity to learn some new music to the prayers that we do, new tunes, and also to have a lot of fun. So I invite everyone to participate, and I'll give a heads up that Sunday, June 23rd will be the annual congregational meeting. I think that's everything. I lied.
Next Friday night, the annual visit that we have from the children's choir Grace Methodist Church. We usually do a skit, but this year instead of doing a skit, we're doing music that they will be reading for service. So we do a service, but I like to be heard. What? Shabbat Shalom, Spider. There are two things coming up which are open to the entire congregation to help with. One on April 14th, which is the Sunday before Passover. We are going to have a little class and practice in making matzah. It's really a race to get it from flour that's perfectly dry to a nice hard cooked cracker in 18 minutes flat, but that's the rule, 18 minutes. And it's easier if you have more people with rolling pins than just me, I have found. So if you would like to come to the temple 2:30 in the afternoon on Sunday, April 14th, anyone can come that you trust with a rolling pin. And we will see how many of those matzahs we can crank out. The other thing for our Seder, our community Seder that's on April 20th, it takes a lot of manpower to make that happen. There's a lot of cooking, a lot of setting up, a lot of tearing down. Even if you weren't planning to come to the Seder itself because you're Passovered out by Friday night, which happens to some of us, I can use you in the kitchen, I really can. And this is something else. You do not have to be a woman to do this. Men know how to cook. Please consider finding a spot in your weekend to come help out. Thank you.
And I'll note that many men know how to cook, but I'll also note that another way to make a hard cracker is to cook it for significantly longer than 18 minutes. Shabbat Shalom.
other notes I wanted to share. As Alec mentioned, we received an email that was targeted at Jews, but it was also in its nature just generally Christian supremacist. And so given other recent world events, the Prince William Police Department sent extra cruisers over by the two mosques on Hoadley today as well. And so I just want to note, about my sermon, that it's important to be in solidarity, that we need to know, who all our friends are in the area, and who all is implicated in this wave of hateful rhetoric. That was one. The other, as Debbie said, there is no adult ed this weekend. We have completed our study of Ezra and Nehemiah for now. Although in the fall, when we start up a whole curriculum again, we will move forward with the prophets, which will undoubtedly reference back to some of the other stuff we've studied this year. In the meantime, our next educational event outside of religious school is going to be a Wednesday, May 1st in the evening. All ages are welcome. We're going to do a Jewish food event. We'll learn a little bit about the history of Jewish foods. Dinner will be served, and did I say it's for all ages? It's for all ages. And that night is also Yom HaShoah. So although that won't be the theme of the evening, that I just want that to be sort of in the background, that we are celebrating our resilience and survival of Jewish culture through our food and our joy of being in community together. And so that May 3rd sing-along will be also dedicated to learning some music that will be used in that service that night, that will be a little bit more dour than our usual tunes, because it's our Yom HaShoah service. So, yeah. Right. Right. Okay, so I think that those were all my addendums. Are we ready for our closing song? Okay, we will sing Shalom Aleichem on page 627. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Ni Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Ni Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Ni Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Ni Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shabbat Shalom. Please join us for Kiddush and Oneg.